Dark bleatings, everyone.
Dark bleatings.
We join you out in this garden, and the last episode I ran around, and I'm pretty sure I killed everything lurking, just so that I can, freely explore now and hopefully pick up some goddamn shotgun shells.
Were you gonna save, or was that just me?
Is there a save point here?
No. I don't know, when you said, now that I think when you ended the last one, and you said, now that I've cleared this garden, I internally assumed you were about to say, I'm gonna go save the game. Oh! Those things... Oh, good dodge, good dodge. Yeah, they're really obvious, aren't they, the attacks? Oh, nice, you did it in 4.
Yeah!
Nice.
Let's just have a little taparoo here. Oh, goody.
I
health item.
made the suggestion before we started recording.
Yes.
To fight those with the pipe. Because
yes.
I started doing that, and I found it way easier. Because the gun sucks up close.
Yeah.
Like, I think mechanically it's difficult to control the gun up close. I think I don't know how they've done that, but they've managed to do that. And those things always jump out at you at close range.
Yeah.
Which makes the gun hard to use. But also, if you know you're going to use the pipe and you don't have to worry about aiming, it makes it less scary for you when they jump out. Because you're like, alright, let's go.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
We had a nice little conversation, just in the in-between here, in the Upside Down. I was just telling him, like, there are other worlds than these. How many references can we fit into one sentence?
Oh, I was making a reference to this game.
Oh. So I was just telling Mikey that I feel very disturbed. So the design and all of the minute details are what make the story so strong here. And we know that Silent Hill and these creatures are, we feel like they're manifestations of James's psyche. And we know that, we think that Maria is sort of a sexy version of Mary.
Yeah, I think it's fine to sort of... I don't think it's going spoiler territory to kind of point that out and to sort of...
It's just how we interpret...
And to talk about the possible sexual repression of James and how that's being manifest clearly in the monster design.
Oh yes,
because I don't think that's too far to go.
No,
without spoiling, But
all of the creatures are all of the creatures are sort of latexy looking. Obviously, the nurses are super sexual in their design. Do I have to go in there? I just feel like I gotta go in there. Yeah, the nurses are quite sexual looking, like the outfit. That's it's like an Anne Summers nurse outfit, And I noticed. So my theory on the nurses and why they're like that, why they look like that, is because I feel like James's subconscious has crossed his memories of his ill wife at the hospital and the resentment he has towards her for being unwell, and mixed it with the nurses that he could well have been sort of fetishizing at the time.
Worth pointing out that strip club that Maria took James to is right around the corner from this hospital, and on the way to the motel that if Maria was being treated in this hospital, which I think is the case.
Yeah, and the other thing... Sorry, excuse me.
I'm fairly sure James would have been staying at that motel, which is the closest, and the nightclub is right there on the way. Just saying.
Oh. It's Scorpion. The other thing that that I just felt very icked out by...
Good weaving.
Dang it, I can normally get a few swings off.
Always just go for it, but just as soon as you see the leg up, just press circle. You'll interrupt your own attacks. He doesn't get locked in. This isn't Dark Souls.
Okay.
He will dodge whenever you tell him to.
So, the thing that's freaked me out about in the last video, I noticed that the nurses kind of have attack combos, but they have a lot of defensive moves. They push you away. push you away and shove you and swing at you sort of like in retaliation when you've hit them. And it's made me feel really gross about potentially
with all these other details. Yeah, it's
with what we suspect about James for like actually resenting his wife for being ill and his sort of like,
I don't suspect that James actually. Oh. Cool. Nice cable to garrot a nurse with.
I just think that because I already think that the nurses are an amalgamation of Mary and the nurses and stuff. It really freaks me out that his own subconscious has rendered these particular enemies to have defensive moves and be shoving you away and stuff. And I'm just starting to think that I don't think we're the good guy. Are we the baddie?
Are we the baddies?
Exactly.
Wait a minute.
So, wait.
Door.
Yay.
Now, I'm not entirely sure. I mean, it's obviously all up for interpretation, but I'm not entirely sure James actually did anything like that. Or at least, I don't think it's explicit. Mm-hmm. But I think it represents guilt of that the thought crossed his mind. I don't think it's confirmed either way. But I think both options are valid, however you want to take it.
Yeah, I don't think that it confirms that James did anything like really physical or anything, but I feel like it suggests it because.
Well, I kind of view it in the same way as like the Inquisitor from Red Dwarf, where it'll judge you if you feel guilty whether or not you did it. I feel like that's what Silent Hill's like.
A man so incompetent.
And there's one character in particular that makes me think that. And we'll get there when we get there. Okay. But I think maybe you already figured that out, what I'm talking about. I don't think necessarily you need to actually be guilty of something. Oh, God. I don't like it. Get it! Oh, nice.
Oh,
nah, so I just finished it with a pipe. Yeah, close range, it's really bad, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, no, this is a better battle tactic.
At first, when I was watching, I was like, bro, you gotta work on your aim, you gotta take you down to the shooting gallery. And then I was catching up, and I was doing the same thing. I couldn't hit him close. I was like, fuck.
Oh, yeah, well, it's the
Damn it.
It's the panic.
I need to go to the shooting range. No, it's just the gun moves, like, it's just really not mobile. When you're close.
And also for me, it's the panic. As you're watching me in these, and the number of times, like, I've died a couple of times in earlier episodes of this, and I'm getting hit less now. I'm getting a bit better, but when you're watching it, and the obvious thing to you is like, oh, it's about to attack, dodge or whatever. Like, I'm not seeing it.
Yeah,
I'm in blind panic mode.
Oh yeah, and like I know what to look like when you're fighting the mannequins. I'm looking at those top legs because those are the things that.
Whereas
as soon as they rear back, my instinct is circle.
Yes, whereas I am just in a blur of panic and sound.
Also, I've never met an enemy in this game so far that has let me get more than 3 attacks.
Yeah,
So once you get that 3,
you have to dodge.
Do a dodge.
I have finally. I mean, it's taken me hours and hours of gameplay, as you've all seen. If you're still here watching me play this,
we needed that warm up last episode.
I see you, bitch.
That was a hilarious warm up,
though.
You
bitch.
See,
oh.
See, here's the thing, though, bro. Is you knew you could do it. So
I had the
you were flexing. You were just
along.
letting us know you didn't need the shotgun shells.
Yes, when I accidentally used all of my shells.
No. You did it intentionally, just to let everyone know. Screw you guys. Mold remover.
Just sprayed it everywhere.
If there's a secret boss that's just made of mold.
Yeah. It's in the walls. Okay, I haven't got time to read right now. But we can assume that it's in the walls and right. Where did she go?
She's still on the left somewhere.
Yeah.
That's a corridor?
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna Okay, put your big girl pants on, Kaylee, and just go out there. Any minute now.
I think she's coming.
Yeah, she see me. She heard me call her a bitch.
Yeah, she wasn't happy with you. Oh, she's coming.
Oh.
Nah, she did close. That was a headshot though. Combos.
Oh, fuck. Oh, shit.
For my wife.
Is she dead?
Now she
Okay,
is.
let's just have a little heal. Okay. So as I was saying, I don't get hit that much anymore, and no, that's not what I was saying. I don't remember what you were saying. Right. Anyway.
So anyway,
Something else I noticed that's made me think. So it's hard to know like who the real people are in Silent Hill and who might not. Like, cause so if James's brain is conjuring up all of these horrific enemies like Pyramid Head and oh, I had another realization about Pyramid Head the other day as well.
oh yeah.
Sorry, I've confused myself because I'm talking and trying to game at the same time. Right, let's go to this room. I've started to view like anything shiny as a projection of James's psyche, like anything that resembles like the latexy looking monsters, and so I feel like Maria must be part of his psyche because she's in like a sort of shiny, sexy outfit, and also I thought that Eddie is very shiny, like he's sweaty and gross, like.
I think it's all on the table, although I think it's fairly
Okay.
knowing that the town can conjure stuff from James's mind at this point. Or at least assuming. I mean, we've just told... I mean, I don't think the game ever says that, but it's just becomes quite obvious.
Oh, God!
Whoa!
Oh, shit! Oh, shit!
Oh, no! Get out of there, bro!
Oh, shit! Oh, God.
No, just leave. Just leave, bro. Just leave.
I'm going. Oh, God. She got me. Right, okay. Alright. Oh!
She's got a 3-hit combo.
Oh, shit. Oh, God. Shit.
Whoa, did she freeze in place then?
I don't know what's going on.
It looked like that fight was gonna
Right,
hit
where's
you.
that other asshole? He's still alive. Right. You dick. Right.
Considering last time we were like terrified to even let the nurses come close. Now we're like, oh man, that health item situation is
No, it's
getting
everything's no,
concerning.
everything's fine. Everything's. I don't know. What do you mean?
We're
in a
only on
hospital.
one.
No. What? No. What am I on to? I've got one left in total.
You've got 5 full heals. You've got 5 nasty syringes. But
Pick them up. You. Give. Yeah.
that's weird.
Give me
You're gonna
the.
point the torch directly at them. What?
Give me that.
Can I try?
Yeah. Oh, God damn it.
Bro.
Yeah. Oh, come on.
You happened to get
Come on.
right before you passed it to me. I just looked up. I was like, wait a minute.
For God's sake. Right. Okay, I've got.
That's amazing.
Right. Right, let's hope. I have been finding some health items, so. And thankfully bullets.
Yeah.
Oh. Shut up. Right.
Shut up, TV.
Shut up, TV.
You didn't know me.
Yeah, so I like on the fence about Eddie because he resembles the monsters more, but I just don't know if that's an in-clue game that he is some sort of monster in the real world, because I don't know if that's James's psyche or if it's kind of a little leading clue for us.
See, now my interpretation is a little different.
Okay.
I think
Where do I go next? Maybe we'll go save. Actually.
go save, yeah.
Because
I think the only real ones here are Eddie, Angela, and Laura.
yeah. Yeah, Laura for sure.
And in fact, though those two, maybe towards the end of the game, I'll go into why I think it makes this story more readable if you know that those two are real. We'll get there when we get there. Maria, I think it's fairly. I mean, she could be a real person, but I think it's fairly
Yeah,
evidence.
I mean,
I mean, she looks identical.
True.
Her name's Maria, for God's sake.
Yeah. Yeah. Did we go in the doctor's lounge?
No.
I don't know. We didn't, did we? I started exploring and.
I don't think that was a waste of.
Oh.
Oh, bro. Reload that save. Reload that
How do I
save.
do it? Load. Do I
Yeah.
just go load?
Yeah.
God.
We're doing it cheap now.
Well, I did literally just save. The
If
game.
you had done it like before saving, that would have been one thing.
Okay, so I meant to just
That's
double
the
check.
thing. As you become more and more comfortable with survival horror, or like a little more miserly with your resources, it's like longer between when you last saved and when you do something like that. When you like reload, it's like I've been playing for an hour. I just wasted a magnum bullet at reloading that hour.
Yeah. Right. Is this... Oh, look at us in the doctor's lounge. Right. Oh, God. Chairs, obstacles, things I can get stuck on if something should attack me. Right.
It's the wall.
Oh, look, books.
Nice.
Oh, let me just have a little...
Oh, a little sing-song.
Oh, having a little sing-song. 10 points if you know what that reference is. What are you doing? We're just having a little sing-song.
This case bears... Oh, you hear that? Bears. Now the whole station is in jeopardy.
A disturbing similarity to a situation. Facility, something disturbing, the administration period. No real reason for concern. They didn't even know anything was wrong until the night guard reported one of his keys was missing. When they found him, it was already too late. Oh shit. Shit, son.
He got out.
Anything else? Anything like some tasty health items, perhaps?
Maybe
A
in
health
that
item?
drawer. There's something in there.
Oh.
Shotgun shell? Handgun ammo.
Well, I'll take it.
You're doing
'Cause
alright for
'cause I-
handgun ammo.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't found any shotgun shells for quite some time, and that would be nice if I found some.
Would be pretty good.
Sure would be nice if I found
Sh-
some shotgun shells.
You don't need them.
Gee, that would be swell. Oh, okay.
That reminds me of that riddle.
Keypad
Of like,
co-
connect them all with only 4 straight lines.
Keypad combination note. They said not to write it down,
Ah,
but I
but
think that was 378.
you only knew it was a keypad combination. Yeah, that it looks like it to me. You only knew it was a combination note because James already guessed, and it came up as the item name. Otherwise, it's just a piece of paper with a riddle on it. So, what's that keypad for? What's that combination?
For the padlock upstairs. Oh wait, no, keypad combination. There's a
You've done.
there's a lock upstairs, like the.
Oh, yeah, I remember in the big open area where you first saw a nurse
Oh, is it?
by the treatment room.
Yeah, I want to say yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Might even be on the map. He writes keypads down. Second floor it would be, I think.
Yeah. Wait, that's not second floor.
Yeah.
Yeah, to get into the treatment room, right?
Hmm.
Yeah, that's right. I think that's correct.
Up we go. Oh, Maria's still in there.
Oh, right. Let's just get my bearings. Oh, we can just go up the stairs, right?
Wait a minute. Hang on.
Yeah.
Drain.
Yeah.
Check your key items.
Okay.
You know the thing I said you could garrote a nurse with.
Yeah.
Can you combine that?
Oh, medical tube. Oh, maybe with that.
That was a hair, or a lock of hair in the original game.
Well, actually, then, shall we? While we're on the floor, let's go.
Yeah,
to
you're
the...
so close.
Did I go the right
Wrong
way?
No.
Every time. Every.
Now
go-
left, and then right when you can. Door here.
Right. Oh. Oh.
Drains
What?
in you.
Wait.
The green drain.
Yeah. I was just scared again all of a sudden. Right.
Music. Is the controller rumbling again?
It was a little bit. Yeah, it is.
It's weird. Oh, it might be the storm. It might be the rain.
He's always so curious just about random holes, and he's got no reason to think there's anything in this hole. You know what I mean? It's like when he put his hand in the toilet for no good reason. Like,
And
why would
there
he...
are so many holes he put. I mean, I think symbolism there, though, given everything we've talked about.
Do we think that he cheated on Mary in his motel?
Oh, there's an ear on it.
That's gross.
I mean, it's not really ear, but there's like, why? Why would you have that as your... who do you think you are, Daryl Dixon?
Maybe it's an ear doctor's key. Oh, it's a maintenance key. Okay, that's a little weird. Now, what was I going to say? What were we just saying? What were we just saying?
James, holes.
Oh, yeah. Do we think he cheated on Mary when he was in the motel? Like, when she was in hospital?
You could take it either way. I don't think so.
You don't think so? Okay.
No, I think but
holes.
But I'm giving a more generous reading of James.
Okay.
But you can give a less generous reading of James, and I think that's just as valid.
Wait.
The game is.
I've gone too far.
Yeah, you have.
Oh no! Wait. Combination lock over there though.
That's the X-ray. The X-ray. You need to find an X-ray to get the code for that. I'm assuming.
Oh right.
Yeah, because there's a keypad. The
Oh,
note
right,
you got
yeah,
was
yeah,
keypad,
yeah.
not a combo.
That's right. That is correct. Right. Treatment room.
Yeah, you're so close, bro. It's to go in on the other side.
In here.
Nope. Right. There. Left. No. Right. Left. There you go. Yeah. There. And then
Oh,
hug.
What's that?
That's the broken elevator.
And then what?
And then keep going, and then just go around left.
Oh, okay.
You gotta go through the door.
I was scared, and I just wanted to make sure I knew what
Yeah.
you meant.
Sure. Yeah.
Right. 3, 7, 8. Oh.
3, 5, 7, 8. It's 4 digit.
There isn't anything around here, right? I killed everything.
No radio going.
Okay, let's have a quick lookity look. Oh, maybe
3, 5, 7,
7, 8.
Isn't that what you said?
No, I did 3, 7, 8.
No, but when you
3,
first picked it up, you said 3,
5,
5, 7, 8. I thought
8.
sounded right to me. Did it?
I saw some.
Yeah, I'm enjoying that. The further into the game we go, the more we can sort of unpack what's going on. Just talk about the game, because I do.
I know I always say this, but I think that this is the best storytelling in any game.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's the level of
This is
every
one of those
single thing about the design, like the sound design, the characters, like the.
When people talk about video games not being a legitimate art form, and I'm like, shut up, Silent Hill 2 in particular, and
What? No. What would make the cockroaches run? Pyramid Head. Where is he? Where is he?
it's you. You're the monster all along.
Oh yeah, that is actually where I was going to say about Pyramid Head earlier as well.
Oh yeah, you didn't say. Well, you said shinies.
Shinies, but also I feel so Pyramid Head is this beastly, muscly man that overpowers all of the monsters, which are all based on a typical female kind of shape and design.
Mm-hmm.
All of the monsters are, except for Pyramid Head. So I guess Pyramid Head is a manifestation of James, his worst part is, because maybe this is how he sees himself a little bit, because Pyramid Head is in much better shape than James is. There are Pyramid Head fans, ladies.
What?
Weird. Oh yeah. Like women will be like, oh, I know everyone likes Brad Pitt, but hear me out, Pyramid Head.
If you had to choose between a man and a pyramid head in the woods.
God. For God's sake, I've crossed into a whole other conversation. But yeah, so I think Pyramid Head is sort of an uber masculine version of projection of James, right? According to James.
He carries a Buster Sword, for goodness sake.
And his face is covered because shame. You know?
Okay,
Shame.
yeah.
But also, I remembered that the first time we see Pyramid Head, he's having his way with one of those leggy monsters that doesn't seem thrilled. And I thought, oh my god, this is why I have a more unkind reading of James.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's his if I'm not mistaken, that's his projection of himself, and that's
But
what he
also,
saw. But you could be right about guilt.
but there's also,
They missed a room down there.
it's not entirely clear what Pyramid Head was doing
I mean,
either. Like he might have just been trying to kill them.
I think he was humping it.
We don't see that, is the thing, because I believe Pyramid Head is incapable. In fact, there was no nakedness to Pyramid Head.
Well, he's got like a skirt thing on, so
Wearing like a full, what is it, apron looking thing.
yeah. So I mean, it could be breezy in there. We don't know.
But
Okay.
it could be like an attempt or a frustration.
Oh yeah.
Like he can't
makes
actually
sense.
do it, but he's frustrated.
Oh yeah.
Is kind of how I see it.
Yeah.
Like he isn't actually physically capable. Pyramid Head isn't actually physically capable of doing it, but there's like a desire that he's expressing it more visually, that's probably taking on in James's mind. So I see it as like a mental desire, but like I don't disagree with your reading of it either. Like it could be that too.
I feel like we should check on. I was gonna say something terrible. I don't know what possessed me, but do you know the name just popped into my head?
Yeah.
I said I'm gonna get cancelled. I was gonna say let's go check on Slutty McBootbaggins.
Well, here's the thing.
I can't stress
If
enough.
she's not
wait,
real-
Wait, no. Please let me just qualify that I just said that. I
Yeah.
can't stress enough how much I do not use the S word because I think it's despicable.
No. But here's the thing, though. This is why I'm saying this. Oh.
Hello. Oh, sorry. I just cut you off.
Hey,
No.
any luck finding Laura?
Not yet. How are you holding up?
I'll be okay. Just need a bit more rest.
Lazy.
James. Thanks for checking up on me. It's very sweet of you.
Yeah. Get some rest. I'll be back soon.
I just had a horrible thought. He's just checking to make sure she's still sexy.
So I don't think what you said is offensive, considering it if she's not real and she's just what James has made her to be. And she's a
Yeah.
reflection of him.
Yeah.
Then you can say whatever you want.
Can't state enough how much I do not think that a bit of cleavage makes someone slutty. It's her persona is very full on.
It's in comparison to Mary.
Do you know what? No, do you know what it actually is about her that strikes me as not quite real? It's because it's a male gaze version of a woman.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense? Like, as in, like, I'm not saying that all men gaze upon women like this, but the male gaze,
Well,
is
It's the I censorship you for mention, but you know what? I would undo that censorship because I think it's fine to talk about how she's clearly not.
the
But you were talking about when that happened. You were talking about the mismatched fashion. How,
oh yeah, no woman would wear
and how
burgundy.
that makes more sense if it's James's fashion sense.
Yeah, the term the male gaze refers to the over sexualized viewpoint of women through men and how like we see it in Hollywood, like, you know, the women are always in skin tight, blah 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 blah, right? It's like a sexualized view of women, and it's like what a lot of people consider the norm, like that's how women should be viewed. Da, 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 da. And if we're looking at her through the male gaze, I think that's why she's a bit unrealistically flirtatious in this outfit in these conditions, like, you know.
Well, yeah, she.
Where do we go? Sorry, I'm just stalling because I'm like, do we go to the pool?
You got the maintenance key out with your little dingly dangly.
Oh, I did, yeah.
And I believe it felt like that whole section was contained.
Okay, so we go down the stairs.
Also, you what did you pick up out of that bath?
Oh yeah, what did I pick up out of the bath?
A
Oh, this.
moldy radiograph.
Yeah, moldy radiograph. Okay, so right, so we can go to the X-ray place, and we can go right. So we can go down to the pool now, or we can go up to the X-ray room.
You're forgetting the third option,
Yeah.
which is buy.